allows for people to be restrained. Concern over a full body restraint device allegedly being used in ICE deportations. The full body restraint device is called the RAP. The company that made a modified version of the device for ICE says it allows for people to be restrained during flights and long bus trips. However, lawsuits filed compare incorrect usage of the RAP to punishment and even torture. The company says that is not the case.
Resorting to medieval times type of torture. This picture is from the 13th century. This is the human RAP is a new take on medieval century torture. Understand how cooked we are when the images coming out literally look like Nazi Germany or any other genocide recorded in human history. And they even drew a face on this guy. Like, this is a joke. This is a joke. It's all a joke. It's all just a fun Hunger Games type of game for these people. I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. We're so cooked.
Alright. Shalom. And to that, we like to say, Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa Yahawa, Bashim Shai, Bashim Makakodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone ruled well. Shalom. And to the brothers that pushing his works, the truth and the sincere to each other for cause of the earth, and shalom. Unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathen nation, and shalom. Unto this few and faithful Aquatium who is listening and learning, there's your brother Kratazar. Back at you with another lesson from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp out of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, so, right, hereby you know, as you can see, more going on. Hey, fair use. Right, there's for education and entertainment purposes only. Alright,
Guy.
Alright, so you know, you can see based on what taking place here. Right, as you know, as it shown as how it shows in the video, right, it was something that they also used to use back in that time, right, as she shown in the old photo. Let me just fasten it up here. Let me just see if I could fasten it up right. They use this see, they use this in the 13th century. Right, and I did tell you, right, there's no new thing under the sun, right, and I'll bring out that precept. Right, the book. This is a book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It said, the things that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. All right. No new thing under the sun, right? As you seen, this same trap here was made, you know, this the detainment device, you know, was made since in the 13th century, right? You think they're not looking back on these things? They think they're not looking back on these other these torture devices, right? Look at how they have it today. It's just more modernized in terms of the different nylon straps. You know, they wouldn't use the metal, but the nylon, right, have a different type of strength, right? It might have a different type of elastic acid density of elasticity, right? So if you're trying to pull, to stretch it, to think, you know, it might be a little more difficult. Although, yes, with the metal, it would have been difficult too. You understand? But it's just a whole nother level, but it's the same thing. It's different materials, but it's the same thing that they use. Right? They're looking back on all these things. Right? And they're just advancing them within their own way. Right, with the materials that we use of today, right? So there are no new thing under the sun, right? And this is the wickedness of men, all right. This is Genesis 6:5, and Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, right? And this was since the beginning. right? This was since the beginning. This is why the Lord sent forth his judgment to flood the earth, right? And this was since the beginning. Look at here now. Look at how much wickedness that is taking place. What is going on, right? The different stuff. You have you have the home invasions. You have the robberies. You have the car thieves. Look, just the other day, someone a guy robbed a woman, a vehicle that she was doing this TT ride share, right? He shot her. Maybe she tried to fight him within the vehicle, right? He shot her through the vehicle and pressed, like if it is GTA, right? That's how real it gets, right? Continuing, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And we've seen that going on today. Right? You wonder why all these things. But all these things is the Lord will. The Lord control everything that taken place. Right? The prophecies have to be fulfilled. This is why, you have to get with the program with Yahweh Bashim Rashai. It's either you're for or you're not. Right? Because I'm not saying that, that if you're for the Lord, that, he might let anything happen to you, Sometimes, we go through afflictions, to learn from it. The Lord never give it a man more than what he can bear. These are the things that we understand. We also have to understand the small mercies as well. Right? The small mercies. Okay? Let me get the next precept. Right? This is the book of Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And this is what taking place in the world here now. Right? Everybody, they're for themselves. They're for themselves. And this and that. Right? This is why we have these type of things going on within the world. Right? Everybody, they are bound within their sins, right? Within the iniquities. Right? And hey, this is just the start of the waxing worse and worse and worse, This is literally, just the start. Right? Because you could see how ICE move in within the states, right? They come out with no remorse. So just imagine when they have the robots out on foot on full effect. When a robot is basically programmed to do something, and it goes for that target, going what it was programmed to do. It have no remorse upon you. It have no feelings, anything like that. Right? And there's more to come. There's more to come. I don't even know what I'm gonna even title this video, but but from through the Spirit, I'll find a title for the video actually. Right, reading on to the next verse, Matthew 24:13, and it said, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right? So this is why, the men of the Lord, we have to stay strong, we have to stand firm, based on all that we are seeing. Yes, we are prophesying on the streets, right? We are prophesying in the streets. These things have to come to pass. And hey, blessed are his the prophets back then, wanted to see these things happen. right? That's the type of faith that they had in the Lord. Because they know once the Lord has spoken, it will be done. Right? Let me get that precept. Right, this is Matthew 13 and 16. It said, blessed are your eyes that they see, and your ears for they hear. Right? And the men of the Lord, we prophesy and seeing this. So blessed are our eyes, that see these things come to pass. But yet, there are men who will bug out when things start getting more worse and more worse. Right? This is why, it's important to put your body under subjection. Right? Also to be under fasting, so you can build that mental fortitude, that mental strength. Right? You grow spiritually. Right? Because things are going to get easy, things are going to get nice, Things going to become more tough, more strict. And that's how it go until the very end. So this is why we have to endure. Hey, hope that a short lesson was edifying. And to that, I'd like to say, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Mission who ruled well. Shalom. Unto the brothers that pushing this works the truth and the sincerity through the four corners of it. And shalom. Unto the sisters who's listening and learning. Until next time, shalom.